Welcome to Morning Drawfee, where we take your dumb suggestions
and make even dumber drawings.
Guys, welcome back to part 2 of Bandimals, a 16-part miniseries presented by Tom Hanks.
Presented by Tom Hanks.
Yes.
Now
He didn't have anything to do with it.
We just
got him on board
on a non-stop campaign of trickery.
Yes,
with,
I did.
With
I
Tom Hanks.
abducted Tom Hanks and forced him to take part in this. But that was only just to get Steven Spielberg involved. I have half of Hollywood in my basement. I have like at least 6 Coppolas down there, just kind of chilling.
They keep coming out with new Coppolas.
It's true.
You just
love them. I love the new.
You gotta
models.
grab them. You gotta grab them while they're hot. Those are hot Coppolas.
Well, this is what the hard part is. They disguise them. Like
they disguise. Well, that's why they know that they're being hunted.
They know that I'm out there.
They know that you're out there trying
it's me.
to get.
Yeah, I am. Cat. I'm a Coppola hunter.
You're the Coppola hunter.
Mm-hmm. I'm like a bounty hunter, except specifically for Coppolas.
You're the Van Helsing of Coppola. Instead of trying to kill them, you're just sort of you're more of a collector.
I'm the Coppola collector. I keep them in my cabana, in my Coppola cabana. It's actually quite pleasant.
Playing at the Coppola cabana, we have, of course.
That is. Oh yeah, that's. I should mention that
we should get the audience. We shouldn't assume that they watch every episode.
Yes. So what we've
maybe
done,
this is someone's first episode ever of Drawfee. They don't even know who we are.
They don't know anything.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Caldwell, and welcome to the pervading darkness that is your new life.
Yep, you made it. I don't know how you got here, but welcome.
Welcome to being blind but still able to see.
Yep.
Well, I should mention. So last week, Alex Feddick suggested we draw Trumpet Dog, and that's pretty good, but
that's a pretty good suggestion,
that's a start.
Alex.
But come on, we gotta give us some credit.
We needed to turn it into a 2-episode blowout,
an arc, if you will.
An arc, yes.
This is like when Scully got captured on the X-Files. Like, and you're coming back for part 2.
It's like we can't just,
yeah. It's like
exactly. That's how you get people. Yeah. That's how you get the repeat customers. You leave them wanting just a little bit more.
You gotta
what's going to happen to Scully?
Drench.
Is she going to be
that
okay?
Mouth with tension. Got to do a tension drench, as it's called.
I am realizing that I don't know how to draw an upright bass.
Is it an upright bass? It looks pretty good to me. I mean, it's basically just a giant violin.
Yeah.
Now,
that's true.
The point I was going to make before, now that people are thoroughly introduced to the concept, is that this is I have hired Blue Cheeks Malone and the Humane Society to play at the Coppola Cabana for my captive audience of Hollywood elite.
Blue Cheeks Malone is this dog.
Yes, along with his saxophone playing cat friend Kitty G.
Kitty G.
And then who are you drawing over there?
I'm drawing an upright bass.
Right.
And who better to play a bass than a bass?
Oh my goodness, it's perfect.
It's a real stupid joke.
It's a real stupid joke, but like his bass skills, no joke. This guy's on fire. And it's like it would be impressive to see a bass play any notes, but the fact that like this bass can like just jam, like fully jam, and like just get some tasty bass that's gonna like underscore everything you're working on real nice. Like that's really impressive.
He's basting in bass.
Exactly. He is going to die by the end of the performance. It's a new bass every time. We should mention.
Yeah, that's why he's just bass. He's not. He doesn't have.
He doesn't have a name. He's bass bass number 226. We've gone through a lot of bass. All right.
So he just sort of strokes. I guess he like sort of strokes it with his mouth.
Oh! I was thinking that he was gonna use his fins, but no. Oh, he's just and he's like a normal. I'm glad that you're keeping the sizes correct on this. I was afraid that it was gonna be like a giant fish, but nope. Just a little bass.
Just a little bass. Just sort of he's sort of coming around. Coming around there. He's got his little.
He's so good. How does he pluck the like? Where's his bow?
His bow, it's his mouth.
Oh, so he's
walking the bass.
Oh,
or as he likes to call it, swimming the bass.
Taking the bass for a little swim.
He's taking the bass for a little swim. Yeah.
And the lifeguard is off duty.
He's got to have like a Stetson.
Okay.
Going on.
Yeah. How does that attach to his head?
It's got like a little like party hat.
Oh, that's great. I love this guy.
Yeah, he's just.
I feel
there
like
he is.
I definitely hope that people like this episode so that we can make a shirt of this because I love this so much. I want this.
Stupid.
I also like to think that this is like the rival band. This is like the band that no one ever thought was gonna like. It's like in Love Actually when the old guy is Bill Nye, I think, is the actor. You know, like he has that like surprise pop hit Christmas song.
The Bill Nye that's not the science guy.
Right.
The British one.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Bill Nye,
as his show's known.
I don't know how this bass is like. Cause this fish is not only like swimming the bass, holding his breath the entire show.
Yeah.
But he's also has to maintain the bass's balance.
It's
normally with an upright
impressive.
bass, you're sort of holding it up yourself.
Yeah.
So he's only has his sort of centrifugal force, this sort of rocking motion.
It's the power of jazz. It's the true power of blues jazz. I mean, I think he also made a deal with the devil.
I just want to make his eye a little bigger,
a little stupider,
more goofy.
Oh, there we go. Yep. So I guess did this bass? Oh, maybe that's what it is. This bass made a deal with the devil, and like his devil
still
curse.
Sort of wet. It's just like a little puddle.
Oh, perfect.
Underneath.
And his devil curse is that like he dies after every
his
show.
Soul gets reincarnated. Into the different. He can never.
He's a musical
house
phoenix.
Himself in the same. Yeah, he's a jazz phoenix.
Oh wow, yeah, and like that's, man. Can you imagine seeing that show where like number one, it's all animals. Number two, the fish dies and then comes back to life for an encore.
That's pretty incredible.
Can I hop in and draw like one last thing just to really round this out a little bit?
I think this jazz trio needs to become a jazz quartet.
Well, I mean, trio's pretty good. Quartet. That's the best you can get.
Okay, that's the best you can get. That rhymes. That's good.
Let me pull this up. Uh-oh. Did you save it?
Yeah.
Morning Drawfee 70?
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay, there it goes. Cool. All right, so I'm probably gonna need to shrink the scene just a tad.
Just a tad.
Yeah.
This last animal's a biggin.
Yeah, it's a little more substantial.
A larger.
It's a substantial animal. Substantial.
Okay. Substantial.
All right, let me go ahead and I'm gonna get back there. So I think we need we got some wind. We got some bass. We got some
brass,
rhythm.
some wind. So yeah, we got the swimming bass.
We need whatever a keyboard would be. I'm not sure.
Keyboard sort of it's a little bit. I guess is it percussion?
I think
because you're hitting it.
Yeah, I guess it is percussion, right?
Like a piano is like a cross between percussion and strings because you're technically what's making the noise.
You're banging on strings.
Is strings.
Yeah, but I feel like we're like
for an electric keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's just straight percussion.
Okay, you might be right.
But also, I don't know.
I don't know nothing about music.
If you thought again, if you're a veteran viewer, you know to expect us not to know things. But if you're new and you're like, oh, these fellas, they seem knowledgeable about stuff.
That's our new slogan.
Let me stop you right there.
Yeah.
I learn more from just like saying dumb things that I thought and then reading the comments afterwards.
Yeah, which God bless our audience for
they really want to teach us.
They're like,
they want to make us better human beings.
They're like a patient child and an elderly relative. They're just like, no, Grandpa, that's not correct.
You, a patient child and yet elderly. Yeah, we're...
No, you can't say that, Grandpa.
Not no more. That's not okay.
No, Grandpa. That's not a percussion instrument. Also, we can't use that word in public.
So,
or at all.
That Nathan don't know what he's talking about.
It's true. Yeah, but if someone knows, we would love to learn that fact.
I mean, we could easily Google this.
Well, I couldn't. I'm drawing a picture.
Right. I mean, I could. We could Google it after.
It's true.
But I'm gonna wait until someone tells me.
All right. So this is gonna be.
Okay. So you got the keyboard in there.
This is gonna be my. This is my truest challenge. This is my shining moment.
Okay.
I'm drawing keyboard horse.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're leaving the realm of like house pets now.
Yes.
I guess I don't know who has a bass.
I would love for someone to have a bass as a pet.
I mean, they got the singing ones.
Yeah.
What you can get for the wall, but those aren't really pets. Those are more like weird like prisoner buddies.
Exactly.
He's like your buddy.
Yeah.
But he can never leave. He's like a robot fish.
He can never leave. He's my buddy.
That's where the Phoenix Bass's soul goes.
Yeah.
When he's completed his last concert, he will be preserved forever.
In one of those Billy Basses.
In the husk, in the robotic husk of a singing big mouth bass.
Hey.
Oh wow.
What do you think about my what do you think about this awful horse?
I don't know what you're calling awful. This is. I mean, he's looks kind of like a camel.
Yeah, I wonder why that is.
Did
you
mean to draw a camel?
No, I just gotta add the mane in. I think once I add the mane, it will look more like a horse.
Now it looks kind of like a dinosaur.
Horses are basically dinosaurs.
Horses are older than time itself.
And this is he's kind of like a glam rock horse.
Okay, so he again, we've got sort of like a jazz thing going, but this horse is really, he wants to take the band in a new direction.
Exactly.
Sort of the hot shot. He couldn't cut it as a racehorse, and now he's just working on his art.
Yeah.
You know.
But I think his big shame is that he's actually secretly half donkey. He's a mule. I don't know how he is standing like this. I'm gonna figure it out, but currently, just letting you know,
he's rearing.
Yeah, I have no idea.
He's rearing back. He's, is it a he?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's we gotta name this horse.
What's keyboard horse's name?
Maybe he doesn't have a name. Maybe he's like Flea.
Well, if he's he's just horse.
Yeah, he's just K-horse.
K-horse.
K-horse. Yeah, I like that. So you got bass,
bass bass,
Kitty G, K-horse, and
Cheeks,
Blue Cheeks
Malone.
I think that's a pretty good crew.
Well, he was Blue Cheeks Malone last week. This week he's the artist formerly known as Blue Cheeks Malone. Oh my gosh, we struggled for so long trying to name that dog.
Yeah, well, we couldn't
we haven't checked the comments between these two episodes.
I'm sure
there might have been some good name suggestions in there.
I hope so.
But because of how time works,
or how it doesn't work,
it doesn't work, rather.
All right, so there we go.
Oh, I see what he's doing.
He's got kind of like a.
So he's going sort of. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he's got like a jazz. Yeah. He's got like a real he's just sweating over this keyboard.
He's pounding he needs a new keyboard after every show.
Right. Well, because
he destroys the keyboard after one song.
Yeah, because
and after that he's just hitting a broken keyboard.
A horse should not be. Yeah, he's really more there for the pomp of having.
He's for sure. He's a showman.
Right.
First and foremost, people, they go to see Blue Cheeks.
Yeah, yeah.
The artist formerly known as Blue Cheeks, but they really just want to see what K-Horse is gonna do.
Yeah. K-Horse like is up to like nonsense constantly. I'm gonna change. I'm gonna give
like they all have riders. K-Horse's is pages longer than everyone else's. He is a diva. He is
I mean, like K-Horse knows his worth.
K-Horse knows what he is, what he's about,
what he means. What he means to America.
Don't give him some regular ass sugar cubes. He wants
cocaine in the shape of a cube.
He wants cocaine in the shape of a cube, and then also sugar cubes.
Yes, thank you.
And then some Splenda cubes.
When he's on a diet.
Some Truvia cubes. What has he got on?
He's got like a vest.
Okay, like a leather vest.
Yeah, I've gotten into a bad habit of like giving myself just impossible challenges. Where it's just like,
why are you doing that?
It's like, hey, let's draw. I could have just drawn like, I don't know, like a parrot standing on like a keyboard. I could have just drawn like any sort of bird. I could have drawn a goldfish. I could have drawn another cat. But no, I'm gonna draw like a horse
cat
wearing a vest.
We just draw. Well, morning Drawfee, where we just draw cats now. We had an episode, the charity episode, where everyone drew their drawing, and then they also had to draw a cat.
Was there a reason for that?
Because so many people, multiple people requested cat armies.
Oh, that's great.
Like at least 2 people requested they be drawn leading a cat army. So I figured the cat army would be the same for both.
Oh yeah, exactly. I feel like, I think that Kitty G's brother is in the cat army, so like he does a lot of like benefit shows overseas.
Oh yeah, he does the USO tour. I don't know what the ASPCA.
Yeah, for USO service cats. Can you imagine? Cats. I'm just picturing now like going to like being on the subway or something, and like sometimes you'll see like one of those like service dogs, like a German Shepherd that like sniffs drugs.
Yeah,
I'm picturing that, but like a cat, and it's just a policeman like holding a cat and stroking it, and then the cat like meows if there's drugs nearby. That'd be so great.
Whiskers? What is he? Oh, it's just.
Oh,
it's tuna. It's tuna again.
It was nothing.
You just ate sushi earlier today. Okay, that's what it is.
Oh, it was actually this cat just hates everything.
We've arrested so many people on trumped up sushi charges.
I mean, like he did capture that illegal underground sushi trade, and that was very good. Like they were selling illegal tuna.
Those were illegal koi fish.
Exactly.
They could not.
Let me try this one more time.
Oh no, Caldwell, you had it.
I did not. Don't.
That was a good leg.
Don't patronize me.
That was a real good leg.
All right. All right. Fine. Leg's coming back.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna.
He's doing the twist.
Oh, you're right.
He's twisting it out.
It's true. He's got like. Oh yeah, you're right. He's kind of got that funky, like stanky leg.
Yeah, he's real funky.
Mm-hmm.
I really like that leg. I will fight for that leg.
All right. I do like that. Like people watching the show were like, "Oh my god, his legs—they're impossible." But that's what they come for.
Everything about this band is completely possible.
They come for K-Horse's impossible legs. All right, yeah. You know what? I didn't like this drawing at first, but I've come around on it. I think
he's also the vocals.
Yeah,
like he's winning the whole. He's braying. He's winning.
Oh yeah, he is making a real racket.
He's doing the thing. What's it called when a horse goes? Has that got a name?
I don't know if there's a name for that. I guess like raspberry is what it's called when a human does that, which is also a pretty weird name for that thing.
It doesn't make sense. No matter how you figure it.
Yeah, that just seems like one of those things where like maybe somebody important came up with that term, and like
Colonel Raspberry.
Exactly.
He would. When he defeated his foes, he would always make them take off their shirts he could blow on their tummies.
The most decorated colonel in American history. And he expressed disapproval by like puckering his lips. And it's like, who's going to say no to that? not me. Not anyone in his platoon.
That's how you got your that's why weird stuff exists in the world, is because someone had like a weird fetish, but was also like a decorated military leader. And you can't do anything about that.
It's true. Yeah. I mean, like,
it's like, oh, what, you're gonna tell him that's weird? He's got an army.
Mm-hmm.
You dummy.
Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone so that he could have phone sex, but like real like dirty weird phone sex with furries.
Yeah. He was like, I can't be sending letters
with this illicit material in it,
with all this stuff. He didn't know about wiretaps.
He invented
he didn't imagine that phone conversations could ever be recorded.
Yeah.
He just didn't want a record
of his horse's tattoos
of all the dope nasty stuff that he was about.
I need a tattoo for this horse, and then I can call it quits.
Should be a carrot.
Oh, goddamn. Nathan, you're crushing it today. But I was also going to say that, yeah. this is what Alexander Graham Bell, like, he would just lose his shit if he saw this sexy horse just wailing.
He would lose his shit. Alexander Graham Bell specifically.
Uh-huh.
All he ever wanted was a hair metal horse.
Exactly.
And he was born in the wrong time.
Born in the wrong time. And like took out it, but it's good that he was, because I don't think he would have.
He took out his frustration by inventing stuff.
Yeah.
So
most inventors did.
they just wanted a. They just wanted
to have weird sex.
They just wanted to have weird sex.
But they had to invent cool shit instead. Thank God for like, you know, I know I
want it
tough.
To be nighttime, but also I want it to be very bright. I guess I gotta invent the light bulb.
I mean, what I really want to do is have sex with a car. I guess I could do that.
I guess I gotta invent a car. I guess I gotta come up with a car.
Hi, I'm Henry Ford.
So I can draw.
I definitely didn't make
a dragon having sex with it.
Do you ever think that maybe Henry Ford invented the car just to have sex with it? Nah, you're talking crazy, Johnny.
Have you seen the dragons having sex with cars?
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
This isn't my first time on the internet either, man. All right.
That's a whole thing.
It's
like there are enough people who are into that it's like common.
It's like enough people that are into it, but then also enough people that like find it super hilarious.
I mean, it's just it's an intersection of fantasy and technology
and humor
and gross.
Yeah. Do you think that, like, I like to think that
this is a judgment-free zone, you know? Whatever makes you happy.
Yeah. Whatever fucks your car.
Whatever fucks your car. Be it dragon.
I like to think
hair metal horse or otherwise.
I like to think that in like the Middle Ages, or like, you know, when dragon lore was gaining prominence.
Yes.
I think that, like, you know, I think that the idea of a dragon fucking stuff is an eternal kind of fantasy.
Right.
But they didn't have cars back then, so do you think they were just like fucking like
carriages,
trebuchets,
siege weapons for sure.
Oh yeah. They were laying siege to these siege weapons.
They're somewhere in like an old monastery. There's just a vault of etchings.
You know that there was like
dragons sticking their dicks in all manner of
because you know
mangonels, battering rams,
just sticking their dick right in that hot oil. Just because it's a dragon dick, it can do that.
It can do that. Fire cannot burn a dragon.
Exactly.
If there's one thing I've learned from Game of Thrones.
I love that, like that's the explanation for it. It's like we thought that maybe fire could burn a dragon, but no, it just stuck its dick right in there.
It stuck its dick right in there. Like that's its weakest part. If the dick's fine, then
turns out no, that's its strongest part.
I don't even know what we're gonna do now.
It decimated our men with its member alone.
I think this is an episode I'm gonna tell my parents to skip.
Yeah, maybe.
They watch it sometimes.
I do like to think that they watch it, they love it. They love you.
Yeah.
I like that this show.
My mom's main comment is, that Caldwell has a potty mouth.
Oh, no! My parents can never meet your parents because then they'll spill the dang beans. My parents think I'm a #1 good boy.
Oh, you're a #1 good boy. This is how you get out all of your demons.
Nobody knows. This is so therapeutic for me. People will never understand that fully.
You go around being such a good A+ dude all the time. You gotta let it out somewhere.
This is when my my D+ dirty times.
D+ dirty times.
We've been done for a while. Now Nathan and I are going to go on a quest.
The D+ Dirty Times are the band that comes on after.
Oh, absolutely. I think they're the opener.
The Humane Society.
Humane Society. Well, now Nathan and I are going to go on a quest to a Nicolas Cage style uncover all of the hidden ancient dragon porn from the Catholic Church.
He's a Coppola.
Oh yeah, he's definitely Coppola.
We also have to collect him.
We have to collect him and then get him to help us on our quest to find all the secret dragon porn hidden in the Vatican. And that's basically going to be our week. So
we're going to be gone doing that.
So I guess have a good time, enjoy yourselves, and we will hopefully return with just a big stanky cache full of old dragon porn, just musty dragon porn. So until that point, thank you so much for watching. Leave suggestions for what you want us to draw, like, subscribe, and we're sorry.
Sorry.
Rock on.